Happy Arvo. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. And welcome to This Week in Australia. That's right. We're all the way from up here in Indiana. I'm going down under to see what happened in Australia this week using nothing else other than the Australian subreddit. Let's do it. Top post this week, the #1 post. Okay, there's a special place in hell for the person who invented this packaging. You need to vacuum seal your steaks, obviously, right, guys? What really sucks about this packaging is you have to, cut into your steak to get it out of the packaging. You know what I mean? It's impossible to get it out without a knife. So you need a knife. You need to dirty up a knife. Now the knife has raw meat on it, and you've sliced a nice little cut through your expensive steak. What kind of steak is this, anyway? Quick cook Scotch Filet. I've never heard of a Scotch Filet. What is that? Looks pretty nice. Oh, that's what you guys call... That's what you guys call a ribeye, I guess. Known as a Scotch Filet in Australia. Ah, the Scotch Filet. Now, maybe this is a stupid question, okay? But I guess, I ask stupid questions all the time. Scotch Filet. Wouldn't you think that's what Scotland would call a ribeye? Why did you guys start calling it a Scotch Filet if Scotland doesn't even call it that? You're not my king! Lydia Thorpe escorted away after Outburst. Oh my god, this better be off film. Oh, here we go. Whoa, that was very, very intense. I had to listen again because I honestly could not understand half of what she said. Is she, I'm going to sound so stupid here, but is she Aboriginal? I'm confused in what she's saying. He committed genocide against her people? Yes, she's an Aboriginal Australian independent politician. I see. I think the biggest irony is that the king has said that he doesn't really give a shit if we go Republic or not. Oh, yeah, remember that was just last week. I remember reading that in last week's episode. And it's not really up to him. It's in our hands, since we should be in charge of our own destiny and definitely not the monarch. So there's not really much he should do with regards to us being rid of him. I think the king's gift of the hourglass was so telling. The hourglass was picked deliberately because the royals have to be symbolic about everything. Picking that gift was a tacit of sort of acceptance that time was running out. Whoa, that's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. He gave you guys an hourglass? More like, hurry on with it if you want to leave so bad, go for it. I don't want to come here again on a long ass... Oh my god. This is a subject I feel like I can't even speak about because I am so ignorant to it all and have no idea. Yeah, we're moving on. Grailed faces Australia's first ever food strike over low pay, unfair conditions claims. What is this place, Grilled? I've never heard of that. Never mind the strikes and everything. I'm interested in this food. I'm actually always super interested in Australian fast food. So the fact that I've never heard of this place, what is it? Is it terrible, or is it just not very popular, or is it just not very widespread? Or have I just not heard of it for some reason? HFC, best zing ever. Why does this burger look weird? It doesn't look that good, I'm not gonna lie. And it's not just this beetroot you guys put on it. Is that what that is? It's the beef doesn't look... It looks too, like, chewy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? I mean, if you're gonna stage a photo and try to make the burger look absolutely sublime, I just feel like the beef should look more cooked around the edge. That's just my... I mean, if I was eating a steak, then okay. Anyway, what am I talking... Why do I do this shit? I make something... Like, I talk about shit that undoubtedly is incredibly boring to listen to sometimes. Well, I just want to know how widespread this place is. We're just going to say we're from Dungog. Shout out to Dungog. Okay, so you have to travel 60 kilometers to get to the nearest grilled from Dungog. About Sydney. Oh my god. The hell? Oh, 100. I thought that said kilometers. 135 meters. Oh wow, there's a lot in Sydney. Okay, so it's no small place. It's quite... You know what? I just need to see how many there are. Okay. Number of locations 150 plus. They lost count after 150. Okay, so that's pretty big. They got beef, chicken, healthy fried chicken. That's an oxymoron. Vegetarian stuff, vegans, love it. Oh, they used the same photo for the vegetarian and the vegan people. Nice. And they got lamb burgers. Well, as far as the actual strike, I mean, I always like to see workers getting up and, you know, demanding better pay when they feel like they deserve it. I think that's cool. So, you know, it is what it is. That's the only way you're going to get it. They're not just going to give it to you. You gotta go demand it. So, good for them, and my apologies to anybody who was wanting to get some grilled today. You might not be able to. Oh my god. Please help us bring Isla home. Oh my. I hate seeing this type of stuff. It's just so sad to me. 19-year-old Isla has been missing since October 4th. Well, there you go, guys. If anybody has seen this girl, just 19 years old, she is missing. And you need to call. Well, you need to call this number. Or Crime Stoppers. Blue Eyes 53. Hopefully she's found. Here's another post. I mean, that one was a little bit vague as far as where she was last seen. You know what I mean? That's a pretty important factor. And I guess she was last seen in Brunswick. So there you go. Australia, not counting the Northern Territory or West Australia, was running on 48.2% renewable electricity yesterday. Let's see here. Oh, this is all... Okay, so solar, wind, mostly solar. Well, what's interesting is, I mean, you can see, obviously, the wind is, like, steady, but then goes down when the sun comes up. And then when the sun sets, it gets more windy. I don't know why I think that's interesting, but that's kind of interesting. Quite a bit of hydro energy as well. I don't see any battery, and I don't know what distillate is, but that's pretty neat. Bizarre foods around the world. Okay, what do we got? Where is Australia? Where is it? Vegemite on toast. There you go. Bizarre foods. Acquired taste. Anything else on here? Oh, here's a USA. Rocky Mountain oysters. Deep fried bull testicles. Yeah, everybody's eating that. That's just a staple of American cuisine. Bull testicles. Absolutely. Personally, I've never seen that, eaten that, or known anyone who has, but it's an absolute staple, guys. Charles III at the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization. Photos by Aaron Schoen. Whoa, that's a pretty badass photo right there. I mean, if he was a villain, then that would be his profile pic. Or this one. These are pretty cool pictures. They are kind of spooky, though. Looks like he's overseeing the One Ring being forged. Oh my god, I just realized we are 11 minutes into the episode. And this is the first post about Kohls and Woolies. That is a record, y'all. There's no way we were going to make it through the whole episode without something about Kohls or Woolies. But to make it this deep in, wow. Households could claim between $2,000 and $5,000. Kohls and Woolies class action lawsuit. Go check if you're eligible, folks. The U.S. now has a click-to-cancel rule for subscriptions. That's news to me. Canceling some subscriptions, it's unbelievable here in the U.S. Like, I don't know. Maybe, apparently it's going to get better. I doubt it. But it's unbelievable what some companies get away with, particularly gyms. I don't know why. Gyms and, like, your internet provider. Man, you have to get on the phone and negotiate with these people. Please, please, stop taking my money, please. We don't want your stupid membership anymore. Please, let me go. Let me be free. And then for a lot of gyms, they will charge you a cancellation fee. Like $100. I don't know how that's legal. Hopefully it's going to apparently get better. What's the law in Australia? I don't know about all subscriptions. So far, most of mine had click to cancel, but gyms definitely need this. What is it with the gyms? Many gyms require you to go in person to cancel. God, I can't stand that shit. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. At that point, that's theft, is it not? How is that not theft? If you're saying, stop taking my money. I don't want to go to your gym anymore. Stop taking my money and I'm not going to come. How is that not theft if they continue to take your money? If you can sign up online, you should be able to cancel online. Indeed. You know, maybe the technology is just not there yet, guys. To be able to delete you from the database, they need you to come on in person. Anyone here ever had to use one? What was your safety? I'm sorry, guys. I'm freaking dyslexic right now. Oh, my God. A reset. Was your house a safety house? I did it. I read the sentence. Okay, what? I don't know what this is. Safety house zone. Huh? My house was a safety house, and someone had to use it once. One teenager was being chased by a group who was going to beat him up. I think he just waited them out, or we called the cops or something. Wait, what? Back in the 80s and 90s, anybody could slap one of these stickers on their mailbox. 3 of my dealers had them? What do you mean dealers? Dealers of what? Wait, this is crazy. I never heard of this. That's pretty cool. That's a really awesome idea. So it's like if you're in trouble and you can't get into your house or something's going on at your house or you're not, whatever, this tells you like, hey, you can come to our house. That's pretty cool. And I guess now you have to actually get regulated as one. That kind of makes sense. I mean, it could be a trap, if anybody could just put that on their house. It could be a way to lure in unsuspecting people. No, that would be really evil. That's really cool. I never heard of that. Kohls, new recipe peanut butter. I don't need my peanut butter to have a new recipe. You just mash up the peanuts. Made in India. How is it cheaper to make it in India and fly it all the way to Australia? I guess they probably put it on a ship. They probably don't fly it. Well, the old one was only 10% Australian ingredients anyway. Wow. All right, you know what? I jinxed myself. Is this the third Kohls post in a row? Thanks, Kohls. Any 2 for $4. Oreo Coke cream biscuits? Ew. Or 1 for $1.40. That's right, folks. It's normally 2 for $4, but if you read the fine print, you can get 1 for $1.40. Thanks, Kohls. Holy shit. My succulent garden loves Brisbane weather. Wow, that is a beautiful succulent garden. In fact, that's where I'm ending the episode. Look at that beautiful succulent garden. That's the only type of garden I could keep alive, in theory. A succulent garden. And that actually is gorgeous. I've never seen a garden of potted plants. Is that common in Australia? Like, instead of taking them out of the pots and putting them into the ground, you just keep the pots. I mean, it looks really nice. That is a beautiful garden. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Have a phenomenal weekend. And I hope to see you again next week. I'll be here.